Hello and welcome to Voider video log number 1. In this episode I will talk a little bit about the game, what has been implemented so far. So let's go directly to the editor. Here is the level editor, which you can scroll around, and this is the terrain, and yeah, it's a side scroller, but you probably won't be shooting enemies. You'll be more avoiding them. So here you can do a test run, and it's a bit buggy now, so yeah, it doesn't work correctly. And you can add terrain, you can add circles and move them, and you can move the terrain and start a new test run. So it's quite easy to just test run from where you are, except now it's a bit buggy, so you can't go to the right of the screen, but that will be fixed. And you can remove these. You have to click on them twice to remove them, just as a safety precaution. And you can add pickups to increase your health, and there will be other pickups like bombs and, well, I don't know, something more than bombs. And if I run right now, it will crash. Anyway, let's start with a new empty, and another good feature is, or a needed feature is, undo. And of course redo, so you can redo pretty much everything. So now to the enemy editor. Here you have the movement. I've just implemented movement so far and no weapons, but stationary, well, it's not that fun enemy because, yeah, we haven't implemented weapons. Paths. So in the level editor you will be able to draw paths like this, and here's just an example of the 3 different parts or paths there is. Once will just, yeah, use the path once and just continue straight. It will not create a new enemy again that goes the path. This is just for yeah, so that you can see the enemy not just once but all the time you're using the editor. The loop uses, yeah, it goes from when it reaches the end, it goes to the first node again, and back and forth. When it reaches the end, it just goes back the same path, and when it reaches the front, it goes to the front. And here we have the movement speed. I'm not really sure 40 is probably a bit much, but for now it's good. And we also have turning speed, which, if you notice, they will turn a bit, and I think 13 is, yeah, so the more turning speed they have, the quicker they turn, as you can see here. And if I decrease this, if I decrease it too low, for now they will bug out and just continue this path in infinity. So I need to fix that somehow. So this is the path, and then we have the AI. And here you have some more abilities, so let's turn off the turning speed. So this is the distance the AI wants to be from you, so or from the player, from 10 to 40. So if I do like this, it will be almost like a seeking missile or something, that, or suicide bomber, who knows. So I can always also do something like this to get a magnet effect. Now it almost feels like a magnet that tries to avoid you, even what you do. This could be good if you like. Yeah, I said earlier that the player will be able to have bombs that you can drop, and this makes enemies always avoid these bombs, as you can't really get close to them, or some kind. Yeah, it's hard to get close to them anyhow. Then we also have, if I increase this to 40, now it just stands still, so if the player doesn't do anything, the enemy will just stand still. So here we can add some random movement. Let's reduce the speed, and now it disappeared. So now it will get random movements when it's inside this distance. And here's the time. So if I decrease here, it will get a new random movement every 0.1 second, which, well, it doesn't look very good, and so it's probably better to have something like this instead, or maybe like that. And you can also use the turning speed here. This makes it a bit nicer, I think, at least. So it turns more smoothly. And I think, is that everything? Yeah, that's everything about the enemy movement so far. I don't think I will be implementing some. I don't know, so I might be implementing some new features about in the movement, but that will be in a new video log. So thanks for watching, and I hope to see you again in the next video log in 2 to 4 weeks. Goodbye, and yeah, goodbye.